In East Africa, Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has been making sweeping changes in his country. In a space of 3 months since he was elected, new reforms are announced almost daily. Africa's youngest head of government, Mr. Abiy, has been dubbed Prime Minister Bolt for the sprinter-like pace of his reforms.
Around the world, Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has been hailed for his achievements. After assuming office in April this year, he has ended a state of emergency, freed political prisoners, got the parliament to lift a terrorist ban on opposition groups.
Prime Minister
Abiy has really done a good job. After he took office, we saw different changes that we want to continue. Leaders should bring stable peace and economic growth, and Abiy achieved that in a short period of time by preaching unity and peace. So this makes me very happy as an Ethiopian. The work he did, it's helpful for the country and the Ethiopian people.
Just 3 months into his new job, he pledged to open up key sectors of the economy to privatization and foreign investment. Perhaps the most shocking of all was the reconciliation with sworn enemy, Eritrea, to end decades of war and mistrust.
He believes that we are all one, all Ethiopians are one. And unless we are all brought together and we have that mentality that we all want the same thing in our country, we cannot bring the change that we want. And he has that mentality, that positivity, that mindset that says nobody's left out and we are all together.
The Prime Minister is widely celebrated at home too, but as the country adapts to these sweeping changes, excitement remains punctuated by caution.
He's a very charismatic and outgoing, unlike the previous officials, so that is exciting. I had some reservation on some of his policies, and I really didn't like how people want everyone to accept him, because we should be allowed to have our opinions. And I also credit the people who sacrificed for 3 years in the street to be credited as well. So he's the product of that movement.
The good thing, the whole Ethiopian, regardless of our religion or ethnicity, we are backing him because he clearly understands our problems. So I'm very hopeful and optimistic about the future.
Ethiopia has a population of more than 100 million. It is Africa's second most populous nation after Nigeria, with more than 40% of the population under the age of 15.